New Zealand's 35th Prime Minister Jim Bolger has died aged 90. The Catholic farmer first entered Parliament in 1972 as MP for Taranaki King Country. He rose to power in 1990 with the campaign slogan, "A Decent Society." In 2016, he told RNZ that was always his mission.
A decent society is one where everybody gets a fair go. See, one of the great ethos of being a New Zealander, a Kiwi, is fairness. Americans talk always about freedom. We talk much more about fairness.
Winston Peters is sharing his condolences, saying Jim Bolger was a proud New Zealander who served his country during a difficult period of political transition. He says many will remember they had their policy differences, but in 1996 he and Bolger led New Zealand's first MMP government. Peters says Bolger was a man of his word, running the coalition government with integrity, focus and fidelity. Airports and airlines are pointing fingers at each other as airfares skyrocket. The Global Airport Group says New Zealand's domestic airfares have shot up 63% in 6 years, faster than any other country. But Air New Zealand says its fares are only up 35%, even though its cost base has risen more than that since 2019. Airports Association Chief Executive Billy Moore told Ryan Bridge it's lobbying a strategy for airlines to target airports as the problem.
As airlines reduce their capacity, they're spreading those cost increases over a smaller number of passengers. That's why airfares are so high, and we really need to see that start to turn around.
Lawyers worry a bill making its way through Parliament could have a chilling effect on the right to protest. A bill banning protest outside individuals' homes is currently being considered by a select committee. It aims to address unreasonable protests after the Foreign Minister had a rock thrown through his window. But Law Association President Tony Herring says laws like the Harassment Act and Summary Offences Act already serve that purpose. Broadcaster Sean Plunkett isn't going down without a fight as our broadcasting watchdog claims jurisdiction over his online-only company, The Platform. The Broadcasting Standards Authority received a complaint from a member of the public after the broadcaster described Māori tikanga as mumbo-jumbo. It says it has the power to consider the complaint, but Sean Plunkett says it doesn't under law, as its job is to monitor television and radio content. The Herald's editor-at-large, Shane Curry, says the government may consider looking into BSA's decision urgently.
Sean Plunkett himself says he will fight on this hill. He will take and defend his position in a court of law if that's what it takes.
There's a potential for more than $100 million worth of asset sales alongside the demerger of Te Pukenga. Polytechnics will be regionally run from next year. Tertiary Education Minister Penny Simon says any decision to potentially sell underutilised or unused physical assets will be up to the Polytech Council. She's confirmed there's no government-led asset sale program.